I used to play the trap spot, propped on the block like I was part of the backdrop. Now it's scale, props, effects, and backdrops. The right lighting, you never catch me biting. Say you make it look so real when you pose the figures fighting. I caught lightning, stuck it in the detour. Replicate epic scenes from the Creed War. Compose pieces with artists that span the globe. Fearsome foes, Spidey in the picture perfect pose. Insert the comic book cut out to shoot a show. Oh, you ain't know? Yo, everybody know me. I made nerds cool, cool nerd like my man Zobi. Took the everyday display, gave it a spark. Welcome to articulated comic book art.
That's crispy.
Just messing around with the Batman villains again here. Still waiting for Doomsday to surface for Matty Collector to get this shit together. I don't know what's going on. Thinking about doing a limited edition Doomsday style colored A.C.B.A tee with the ripped up Superman cape on the back collar. We just did Ultra Magnus design that should be out very shortly. Just got the colors and stuff situated for that. I'll probably have the Autobot logo on the back collar. I really like the way the colors look on this one. We putting out quite a few different things in this first quarter as far as apparel goes, trying to really get this situated and really get some collector themed things out there. And I'm pretty excited about some of these designs. A little more light. Still need a Mr. Freeze and a Killer Croc, and I'll be pretty happy. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put in my damn Poison Ivy. Hold on. Throwing up something here. See how this will turn out. I got one stand at the base of the exhaust from the rocket pack, and then just one stand at the back of the rocket pack. The rocket pack is not really connecting to the Rocket Raccoon as great as I would like. This is the Nick Fury pack that came with the Series 5, I guess, Marvel Legends Nick Fury. So yeah, we're just gonna do a little hiding here. Fill it up with some scrolls and work out the seam, but I just want to show you the foundation of it so you can see the scroll is not on any stand or anything. A little more progress, just gotta get the background and the lighting right.
God dang it!
A little more progress. Gotta get the light right. XL is good. So I guess I'm pretty happy with this. I don't really want to do any more. I think it's a pretty decent scene. Got all my scrolls here. I actually had 10 scroll soldiers. I ended up giving one to my man Dave BX maybe almost a year ago. But I do have the Super Scroll from the Fantastic Four Classics line. That's not in this picture right here, so that's actually 10. And then I do got a couple of the Marvel Select ones too. I wish I had 20 though. 20 is the minimum number for army building in most cases, in my opinion. Go. Man, I wish I had a Killer Croc and a Mr. Freeze right now. You know, 2014 was a really good year for figures, but one thing that was like a breakout hit in 2014 is the Tamashii impact effects and the flame effects, all of the different things that you can use to accent your displays. And they got quite a few things coming out in 2015 that should be nice too, with the explosion effect, and they did like an exclusive with the lava impact effect, and they got some really nice things going on that obviously can not only can work for your import figures, but obviously they can work for any figures. You know, you can make it work if you're into displaying. I think it's been more than obvious that companies are recognizing that displaying and figure photography and A.C.B.A. has become very, very popular over the past couple of years, and obviously they are making these things for people who like to display their figures and set their figures up. There's no other reason why they would be making these effects if they didn't realize the demand and interest in people actually doing figure photography and A.C.B.A. and what have you. This is a pretty interesting time and collecting, and I think as always, I feel like A.C.B.A. has had a tremendous effect on what's going on in the displaying community. No question about that. Package! Oh, that was actually a package from my man Mike Sanchez. Hooked me up with a Mr. Freeze. Talked about it, setting this up, and I actually forgot that he said he was going to send me that. It just worked out in this episode. Really cool when that happens. Yo, big shout out to my man Mike. Appreciate you, brother. Trying to do a review every day for this week. So I got a few selects that I need to get open. I was talking to Zach Oat over at Diamond Select because we're trying to do something in March, and I was requesting some product for what we're trying to do in March, and he was like, "Listen, man, you gotta. What happened to the other reviews?" So basically, I need to pump out these select reviews and get them done. And just a quick look at the import cabinet. Getting a little clear. Well, it's just mostly imports, but there's some other stuff in there too. Bunch of stuff that I haven't even opened yet. This was in the mail today. Toy Fair Times. Toy Fair, the International Toy Fair is coming up in February next month, the 14th, 15th, and 16th, which is Valentine's Day, my girl's birthday, and my daughter's birthday. So that's going to be an interesting weekend right there. And I got 3 newsletters here because we got press for me, my girl, and my man Ty for A.C.B.A. We are the press representing A.C.B.A. at International Toy Fair this year. So I'll be there taking some pictures and shooting some video and whatnot. Toy Fair is so much more laid back and relaxed than New York Comic Con. It's literally just like a bunch of like executives in like suits and shit, and then just me walking around with jeans and a Scully. So that's what it is. Package. I just got the test shirt for this See Me at the Con design. Sorry, I'm eating peanut butter and jelly. So there you can see it a little better now that I got it out of the package. I think it looks great. I think it came out really good, especially considering how long it took to figure this out and to find some place that could do it for a reasonable price, because like I said, this is a ton of colors. And here's the back. This is all in Rocco's style. He designed well, he did the sketching. It was pretty much my vision, and we worked together for like a week or so, and this design has been sitting around and just haven't been able to do anything with it for months. But this is all in his style of his art. So this is a A.C.B.A. Stay Great collaboration right here. But again, I think it came out amazing. So gonna definitely get some pre-orders up for this. And basically, if Rocco has drawn your image at any point over the past couple of years, it's a good possibility that you'll appear on a shirt at some point.
Package!
Alright. That was a package from my man Sal, aka Omega Red. Hooked me up with a Black Series Vader and a Stormtrooper. And actually, this was another I tacked this on. I have finally got my stuff from Entertainment Earth. I got like 10 Stormtroopers coming from Entertainment Earth, plus whatever that wave is that has Yoda in it. I don't know if that's 4 or 5. Maybe that's 6. I don't even know. But Yoda and the other figures from that wave, plus like 10 Stormtroopers, plus this Stormtrooper and Vader. So almost where I want to be. Well, I will be almost where I want to be once those Stormtroopers come, because they did some BS. And I had ordered the Stormtroopers, and it said that they were in stock. And after my order went through, it said that they were on back order. And I was like, all right, well, maybe a bunch of people ordered, and now they're on back order. But when my order got processed, they sent the Yoda wave, and then said that the Stormtroopers was on back order. So who knows when I'm gonna actually get those? But I'm happy to get Vader. Vader and a Stormtrooper was in my top 10 figures of 2014 before I actually even owned either one of them. So I had said that in that video, and I'm happy to actually own them now because I did get a chance to mess around with both of these figures in 2014. So I knew that they were both really, really good releases. And this Hasbro one is holding up. The Revoltech one came out a week or so ago, and that thing is whack. And the Figuarts one just went up for pre-order. That one looks much better than the Revoltech one, but I still think Hasbro did a really good job here. All right, what you got to say?
Hi.
All right, you did it.
A.C.B.A. Yeah, I did it. I did it.
This thing looking kind of crazy in the package. He not even in the clamshell properly. I hope this is all right, man. This is supposed to be on card, and the Stormtrooper was... I already knew that was going to be loose, but I hope he's not messed up in any way. Buy two, get 130%. Tell me the options. Jesus. Yeah, man. Saturday. Just came from our little secret shop, copping some MUs for my man Ty. I'll show those in a second. But me and my man Dave about to ride out to Jersey today to hang out with some of the fam over there. My man Dave had hooked me up with a Luke here. From the Black Series, so now I got Luke and Vader. I just need that Darth Sidious when he comes out. You know, I'm cherry picking as far as this is concerned. Got the Stormtroopers on the way. I'm pretty happy with that. What else is going on today? I don't know. We're just gonna hang out, take you on a ride. Yeah, I talked about this and how the new Marvel Infinite Series figures are coming out with way less articulation. This Bishop looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. But he has no articulation. Well, not really no articulation, but just no ab crunch, and just like, come on, dude, what are you guys doing? Why would you take away articulation? Looks like some of the same weapons that came with Cable. Why wouldn't they just model him after Cable? What are you doing? Blue Beast right here. He looks nice, you know, no articulation. Gray Beast right here. I guess you could kind of maybe use this guy for a Dark Beast if you wanted to. And then two versions of Sandman. This one here where he looks sandy, and then this one here in a classic look. Again, it looks pretty good, but this articulation, man, jeez.
What's the goddamn bulldozer, right, boy?
I know, right? It's good. We here, chilling, have a good time.
You already.
Ja, G, D. He just went outside somewhere, but we just here, chilling, having some drinks.
Yo, honestly,
reminiscing on the 90s when music used to be good.
Was articulated like a legend.
You was right. Bitch, you guessed it. Fuck nigga on sight. Bitch, you guessed it. Still in that place.
Alright, it's that box in a box life right here. But as you can see, Star Wars 6-inch figures, assortment, wave 4, 14. Yeah, this was a package from Entertainment Earth. Finally got some of my Star Wars stuff in it. Actually, when I saw that this was going to be coming, I saw that the second half of my package shipped too. So that should be in this episode, and see that shortly. But let's get this. So there you have it. Obi-Wan, Clone Trooper, TIE Pilot, and Yoda.
God damn it, she did say that. Chedder!
I got around to opening these Hydra and this one AIM soldier. Still got some more army build that I want to do. And these Hydra had went on clearance again on Walmart. That had went down to like $14, I think. I didn't buy any then, but should have grabbed a couple. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, but that smoke effect I used in that display with Rocky Raccoon was the inside from a pillow. It's polyester basically. And I feel like that's the best smoke effect that you could definitely have, polyester. So I'm pretty content with these. You know, Each of them could have been a little bit better with different things, but for Hasbro, they look pretty good, man. It's gonna cost you a lot of money to try to do it any other way with any of the imports, Figuarts or Revoltech or whatever. At least it's affordable, and they do look pretty clean. Could have just used some more details of the face on pretty much every character, but I love Vader, man. I love the Stormtrooper. Messing around here. Got a little coup going on. Been meaning to do this for a while. Sometimes when I set up stuff and then I look for a cutout afterwards. And sometimes I have a cutout that I want to use and have something in mind. And I've had this cutout for a minute, and it was like pre-cut. And I just needed to cut it out. Hit up the edges, rim it with a little Sharpie. And I had this in mind for a while. Something like this. Working with these soldiers. Still in open to other soldiers, but these are the ones I already have. I think this is pretty cool. I'll get some close-up shots with the other camera. So you can see everything. This came in from work too. My man Dave BX came to scoop me up from work. He had my Doomsday for me. This is how the connections of this community go. My man E, who lives out in Jersey, ordered maybe like 7 or 8 Doomsdays for me, himself, and quite a few of our homies or whatever. And then when it finally came in, he passed mine along to one of our other boys named Swift, who lives out in Jersey but who works in Brooklyn. And my man Dave works in Brooklyn, so he passed it to Swift, and Swift gave it to my man Dave because they work really close to each other, and then Dave gave it to me. So I ended up having to pay no shipping and just paid the flat rate for it. And that's love right there, man. That's how this network works, basically. So I mean, it's like within A.C.B.A. and under the umbrella A.C.B.A. it's a lot of different, like, you know, little cliques, and obviously people that click together better than some others. But I mean, this is what the community has brought us, is this great network of being able to find things and get them for cheaper and not have to go through a lot of hassle and worry about scalpers and this and that. I mean, that's really what this whole thing has been about, and that's what is great about this community, man. So much love to my man E, much love to my man Swift, much love to my man Dave, and I was able to get Doomsday here without having to really do anything. Still just messing around with this a bit, trying to just hit some different angles and mess with the light, and then really just trying to get a really good picture. But as far as the posing and the setup goes, I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, for those of you that's receiving stickers even now in the mail from the tournament, I just want to remind people that basically you get the sticker in this format. It's not die cut, but the idea is for it to still be an exercise in A.C.B.A. and that you cut it yourself like a cutout, so that way the sticker is die cut and works better. So just so you know, anybody who's receiving anything in the mail in the next week or so, a couple weeks, then that's what it is. You got to cut out the sticker. Alright, setting up something here, opening up the Stormtroopers. Trying to get this right. Yeah, I got to get this guy actually hitting him in the stomach and position these guys right, but you can see where it's starting. I got the blue paper back there. Once I turn on the light, it's going to give a real nice shine and glow around the edge of that too. Something I've done before with different color, but I think the blue gives it a nice hue to make it look like it's on a ship or something like that. So Just working it out. A little bit more progress. Maybe I should put some more light on this. I don't know if it's really showing, but a little more progress here. Boba in there. I got 2 more stormtroopers to get in there somehow. Really just trying to sell this with the posing, obviously. As always, I need to really get, I wish Han had a deeper ab crunch. Really get him kind of reeling over from the butt of the gun there, but it's looking pretty good. I said I needed to add 2 more, but it's actually 3 more. I think I got 9 stormtroopers in total. I thought I was gonna have 10, but yeah, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I got 1 more. Here we go. They all there. Let me see how this light is looking.
What's in the fucking
package?
box?
It was a package from Big Bad Toy Store. Got the Takara Masterpiece Ultra Magnus. Ultra Magnus. I heard they had a bunch of stormtroopers down at towards the Russian Times Square, but they wanted 25 a piece at retail. And then I saw some stormtroopers for like 30 at like comic shops, which is just ridiculous. Especially considering that you can sit tight and get a nice little deal on Amazon or Walmart or Walgreens or one of them places if you buy online, buy in bulk. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get to my 50. A little something here. Still trying to work with this new camera. I guess throughout this episode I'll be kind of bouncing back and forth between my old camera and a newer camera. Still trying to figure out the settings and how to mess with the light and just get a clean shot. I think this is showing up pretty clean. Probably could use a little bit more light, but got the Carnage and the McFarlane Spider-Man and Black Cat, and that Johnny Storm back there was a little kit bash that I got from, damn, I can't even remember who gave this to me. If you're watching, please remind me. This was like maybe like 2 years ago that I got this, but it's actually the Mr. Fantastic body with the old school Toy Biz Marvel Legends Johnny Storm head on there to give you a powered down Johnny Storm. Works pretty well. And yeah, nice little quick scene. I used some of the little custom tendrils from my man Mike over at Apathy Inc. I've had these for a while, and it's looking pretty good. Snap some flicks. Got Ultra Magnus transformed. Took me quite a moment. Always takes me a while. I actually had to put on Shardamus's video. It was just the arm part that was a little tricky, but it's actually not a really difficult transformation in comparison to some other Transformers I've dealt with in the past. You know, some of these can be advanced. They could be really difficult, but this is a really, really nice piece. Happy to have them. Happy to have gotten this figure, and you know, this is just really a huge nostalgia thing for me as far as the 80s and some of the best cartoons that were ever made in the 80s. Truthfully, a lot of them look like crap right now, and you can't even sit through a whole episode of some of these 80s cartoons, but Transformers still holds up a little bit. I was watching a few episodes a couple weeks ago, actually. But yeah, man, a really, really nice piece here. Love the way this looks. Got Ultra Magnus set up with a couple of other MPs here. Still waiting on Smokescreen and Sideswipe. And I'm thinking about getting a third-party Mirage, which they label Invisible or something like that. He came out real nice. I've seen a couple of people with that one. Just trying to put together my G1. Like I said in some episodes back, I had got rid of my other third-party Ratchet and Ironhide, and I'm really hoping that MP does those. I mean, come on, those is two of the main 5 people from G1. They gotta do that. So I'm hoping they do Megatron over. They just did another Megatron in the same scale as the older one, which made no sense because we know that's not the right scale. So But yeah, once I get the core Autobots team, I should be happy with that. And yeah, they're looking real clean together, looking real nice.
Not treating me like a crazy person because that's how I felt these past few days.
Testing, 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 testing. Just testing out different shots. Packages! Look at that. Obviously this package is from my man Billy Mahoney. It's got a nice little business card there. Bill Moreau. Toy Canics. Website on the back, that's pretty cool. So I know this was a box of random stuff that I had sent Billy a minute ago. One thing was my first Ultimate Green Goblin Build-A-Figure here. I think since then I've probably built like 2 more. I don't know. I'm actually going to end up giving one to my man Minor out in Guatemala, who I've been putting together a huge package for the past year, literally 1 year, just collecting things. And then I'm gonna ship it to one of his relatives in Cali, and then they'll get it to him. But yeah, Bill just touched him up here, did the black fingernails and toenails to make them look more official. Maybe I'll do a quick side-by-side comparison at some point, but this is looking much better. Throw the flames on him, and he'll be good to go. You know how Hasbro do. They give us a good base, and then they say, all right, go ahead and finish customizing this figure for us. So, and then Scarlet Witch was in there. Tell me why I had them fix this. I don't know. We got the brand new Scarlet Witch, which is totally shitting on this one about to come out. But you know, I haven't really gotten rid of any of my old crappy Toy Biz or Hasbro Legends. I pretty much am a completist when it comes to Legends, so I do keep everything regardless. And she had come apart at 2 parts here, and he just put her back together again. And ironically, another figure that we getting a newer version of, Hawkeye. This guy had come apart at the crotch area, and I got a couple of these, but again, you still need a classic Hawkeye. A lot of people, what they'll do is when newer updated versions of figures come out, they'll get rid of the older version, and I don't do that, because I mean, this is the classic look for Hawkeye and the only classic look we have. So just because we got a new Hawkeye that might be better doesn't mean I don't want to go back and do a display with a classic Avengers or something at some point. So I don't really get rid of too much of anything. And he fixed this Iceman. When I had got this Iceman, the leg was like super warped and messed up and separated at this joint right here. I think it was this side. Yeah, so he fixed that. And this is a decent Iceman. It's the X-Men Classics ones. We still don't really have a really good definitive Iceman figure. I wish someday that we'll get a really nice Iceman, and that someday they'll do him justice in the comic books too. And yet another figure that we are getting a newer version of, Iron Fist. And I just watched my man Flipnosis video, his review on Iron Fist, and my man Dom had put out quite a few reviews over the past couple weeks too. And the Iron Fist figure is one that I'm really anticipating, with the white outfit. And this guy had come apart at the crotch too, I believe. I mean, it's been so long that I sent this stuff. I don't even remember what was wrong with half of the stuff, but he fixed this for me too. And this penguin I had showed in main course couple months ago. And the first day that I got him, I broke him. And then I ended up getting another one from my man Morgan. But then I sent this one out to Billy to get fixed. He had broke at the waist, had snapped apart. But the way he fixed it, I can actually turn him and move him a little bit better than I could before. Now, he said to be careful, it could still come apart, but the way he fixed it, you can just pop it back on. So I'm fine with that. Oswald Cobblepot here. And a Giant Man series Thor had come apart at the knee. This joint at the knee had broken. I don't even remember which leg, but this is my only Giant Man series Thor, and it's a great classic Thor. Some people say it's a little small, but if you actually couple him with the right other Avengers, then it works. I like to put this one with the face-off cap. He's just a tad bit bigger than the face-off cap, and the 2-pack Iron Man, or the one that came out later, single carded, where they upped the paint. I think those three work together well as a big three, and they photograph well together. But you know, the newer Thors are very, very large. But again, if you couple them with the right Avengers, it works out nicely. Oh, and this is definitely the best Thor to couple with Beta Ray Bill, which is a really slept on figure, but they just look so good together. This version with Beta. Damn, this was fast. I didn't even realize that this was gonna come so fast. But this is a dial. Obviously, I'll get it open and break it down, but not right now. I gotta go out to the post office. So take a ride. The next wave of Star Wars Black Series went up for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. Obviously, the one that's really gonna be sought after is Bosk. I know a lot of people cherry picking and just trying to get some of the get all of the bounty hunters, and then they re-release some figures like they've done in pretty much every Pilot and Chewie were re-released. And then you got Bosk and Han Solo in the Stormtrooper get up. And I saw some pictures of how he looks with the actual trooper helmet on over the head, and it looks kind of nuts. I don't know about that one.
What's in the fucking box?
Package! So that was a package from Target. Got two more of the Marvel Legends Infinite Series 3 packs. Actually, one of these is for my man Minor, who I always talk about, who I've been gathering a big package for over the past year. This was the last thing that he needed for this installment, so I'll be packing up his package, and I put a lot of like extra goodies and stuff in there for him, like extra stuff that I had, Build-A-Figure parts, Green Goblin, Mandroid, all of that stuff. He should be nice and taken care of. I ordered these from Target's website. They were on clearance for $30 each, but I saw another clearance sticker from a store where they were $15 each. So after I had placed my order, I called them back and asked if they would honor the other clearance price, and they did. So they refunded me 30 some odd dollars back on a gift card, and I basically got both of these for $15 each. So give it a try. If you have the DPCI number, and I'll tell them that some of the stores are doing it for $15.98 or something like that, then they should honor it. So yeah, so I'll give him one, and I'll keep one on ice for myself. I really hope they don't screw up the Emperor. They did such a good job with Vader's cloak, and I hope they can pretty much duplicate that same sort of design. They just pretty much got to add the hood, but those initial shots that I saw looked a little off with the cloak for the Emperor, and I really hope they get it right. I forget who I was talking to too, and it was like they'd like to see the dudes in the gray uniforms. I guess those are the generals. I can't really remember too, and that'd be good. I'm sure, you know, that's the thing about it too, man. It's like everybody on the Imperial side, aside from Vader and the Emperor, are potential army builders. Like, it's so many army builders with Star Wars that it's just nuts. It's this is a cash cow for Hasbro, and they've been milking the shit out of it. I mean, obviously you can't swap the head already on a already existing Stormtrooper body, and they putting out the new one and like doing little shit like that. So I mean, Hasbro's gonna milk this for some years to come, no question about that. I'm pretty sure I said this before, but a lot of times when I'm about to set up stuff, I pre-pose things before I actually place them in the dial, or you know, or wherever the setup is gonna be. So I was messing around with these poses here and just trying to get them as authentic as I can. You know, you got three guys here trying to lift Chewie. He should be a really heavy dude. And this one guy kind of dragging Han a bit. I could probably work on these poses a little bit more, but you can see that I have this arm kind of dangling and his head. I could probably push that down a little bit more. And just so you can see Chewie's body, limp, everything really compressed to the ground. This guy's trying to grab a portion of his head and upper torso and then stand. And you can see this guy's kind of leaning to the right a little bit, to the left, to really look like he's struggling. And, you know, if you kind of pre-pose things, you should be able to just pick them up and put them down where you want them you know, in the same poses. So that's a quick little tip on just posing and just trying to get everything right and making sure all the feet is planted and, you know, the body parts are completely compressed. I'll probably be passing on is that Han with the Wampa thing, whatever you call that, kangaroo looking shit. I don't think I want that. I don't know if I really care about that too much. I actually still haven't even picked up the speeder bikes, and I really want those. Matter of fact, Morgan, where the hell is my speeder bike? You're supposed to be sending me one, but I got a couple at Target too that I need to pick up. So I wasn't looking to get too many of those. Maybe 3-4 tops of those speeder bikes, but those actually came out really, really nice, and I would like some of those the Biker Scouts. So. So I just threw the Ares head on there, on the Jim Ross Build-A-Figure body on the left, and I put the Lex Luthor head on the DC superheroes Clark Kent body, just to make some suited goons for to hang out with Jigsaw here, and you know, just shot it from the back so you can't see who either person is. I'm trying to get that cool Triple H figure for another suited body, just trying to build a bunch of goons in preparation of getting the Coulson figure, which I'm going to build some more things with those bodies as well. But here's a little look at the diorama from Plastic Mayhem in the light. Really nice. I'll show you how it connects and stuff. So everything is magnetized. This is a magnet here, and they're pretty strong magnets too. And a magnet back here. And this is another modular piece right here that's connected with a magnet, and that's pretty much it. Would have been nice if this was removable, but I know he wasn't trying to do too much. But it's a nice piece for some extended areas of me making like city blocks and stuff with all the other stuff that I have. I can kind of merge them together, so I guess I'll show that too. That's the beauty of getting a lot of different dioramas, and you know, I've been trying to do a little something from everybody that's building, and there's so much great stuff going on in the Dio Structure group, and just so much creativity, man. But I'm really happy with the way this turned out though. So we had a snow day here in New York, and my man Elliot is up here from the UK. I guess that's across here, not really up, right? But yeah, he actually was messing around with the Transformers. Transform Bumblebee there. Ultra Magnus, the other guys in the back. Oh my god, I'm about to get this midday shot going. He spent the night over. Say what's up, E.
What's up?
But yeah, we're about to get this shot and then go downtown and meet up with Poncho and Light and a couple other people. So take you on a journey. What time is it? 2 o'clock. Right time. So first stop on the day, we up in True. On this True run. And it's looking dry than a motherfucker up in here. But yeah, I'll hit up Barnes & Nobles after this, see if they got some imports. This is my local True though, we're not actually downtown yet. Looking pretty dry though. The store is like completely empty. Nobody really went out today, I guess, because of the snow, and the snow wasn't even that bad. They really like pump faked the whole city and acted like it was going to be the worst blizzard of all time. And cancel school and everything, and it wasn't even that much snow at all. I think this is my first time seeing this on the show. No Elites, well, none of the new stuff. World of Nintendo stuff.
Yeah.
It's a shame that the World of Nintendo stuff is just about as good as the Figuarts. Mario. It's kind of nuts. Trying to see if I could score some Mausers, not happening. A bunch of open packages. I don't even know what they would want to take out of this package. It's not like there's any Build-A-Figure parts. Kmart, not too much. I got a couple speeder bikes though. Otherwise than that, it's pretty dry. A couple Spider-Man Legends. They had Carnage. Black Cat missing out the package. That's pretty much it. They had Iron Man and this guy, Star-Lord. Everybody's here having a good time. We at Blarney's meeting up.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers all around.
Cheerios. You guys made me spill.
Out and about on a freezing night in New York City. Everybody's here. Light, Pancho, E, Peppy, D. Empire State Building's right there. We're headed towards Times Square. As you can see, it's New York City, but the streets are empty right now. For whatever.
First time ever.
Right.
I'm a jaywalk in this motherfucker.
We gone. I watched Captain America, The Winter Soldier, like 4 times in the past 2 days. Just can't stop watching. It's on demand, and it's just a great action flick. The best comic movie that has come out so far. I was saying before that it wasn't better than the Avengers. I don't know, man. Winter Soldier is a dope movie. Definitely better than Superman. You try to say it's not better than Superman, you need to be smacked. Superman was decent, but Winter Soldier is just action-packed. Just, man, the choreography on the fight scenes is just top-notch. But yeah, setting up a little something here. I got a really used figure, pyro, some of the Tamashii Flame effects, and some really bright lights back there to really bring out the flames. I got the diorama from Plastic Mayhem on the left, a portion of it, and a diorama from JD on the right. And straight ahead there, that's the diorama from Ogun, and just some different pieces and stuff. And I tried to make like a little alleyway. And looks like Spider-Man's hurt, and he's telling the kid to just get out of there so he could handle pyro. And I think this came out pretty good. Snap some flicks, see what's up. Yeah, I love Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Oh man, I had to break out the figures. I had to break out Cap and Black Widow here. And you know, I don't really purchase movie figures too tough, but I mean, that movie will have you like a kid again, going out to buy the figures, man. I kind of wish I would have held on to my Hawkeye figure, the movie Hawkeye, even though none of those first figures was really that good. And this Cap was at my top 10 figures of 2014, though. I think it was, yeah. So, and the Black Widow has a really nice head sculpt. They did a really good job of getting the likeness of this chick, forget her name. But yeah. Oh yeah. In my last on the menu video, you know, sometimes in those videos I show like little funny clips from the internet or whatever. I had a picture of this girl who played Black Widow. I'm drawing a blank on her name. I'm sorry. And she had fell somewhere on the street. And I don't know if you remember last year or 2 years ago when Manny Pacquiao had got knocked out, how they had just photoshopped him into a whole bunch of different pictures, knocked out or whatever. So that's pretty much what happened with her. She had fell on the street somewhere, and then they photoshopped her into a bunch of different pictures. And that one picture of her riding the dolphin, jumping out the water, that's what I used in that video. So if you were kind of confused as to who that was or what that was, that's what it was. And I thought it was pretty funny. Little variant. Got the Ultimate Green Goblin here that Billy worked on. And it's not showing up so well with the light shining on the flames right now on film, but on video, but the pictures are coming out really vibrant. So snap a few more pics. I'm sure I'll have at least 2 or 3 decent ones, because they are coming out very, very nice as far as the light.
That's crispy.